Αυτή η φωτογραφία είναι τραβηγμένη στις αρχές του Οκτωβρίου.
I took this picture at the beginning of October.
Είναι μια μέρα η οποία οι καιρικές
συνθήκες extremely bad weather.
Ήταν άσχημες.
It was windy and rainy.
Το θέμα αέρα. Και είναι μια στιγμή η οποία
It's the moment when this family just set foot on solid ground, when they're supposed to be safe. Their faces show their very first emotions.
Το συναίσθημα που νιώθουν, η αβεβαιότητα στα πρόσωπα.
The air of uncertainty,
η αγωνία που έχει,
the father's anxiety, the child's fear. There are so many things that move me in this picture. Even the shoes that the father is holding in his hands. Also, the fact that they're soaking wet. That the heavy rain is really visible in this picture. I feel a lot of things when I look at this picture, a lot of emotions and a lot of sadness. It's actually a family portrait, but taken at a very difficult time. The father's face is distorted with fear. He stares ahead at a dirt path in front of him, and so does his daughter. They're looking at a path, but they have no idea where this will lead them. It's as if they're trying to foresee their future, unsure of what it holds for them. I can also see the kindness of the father as he's protecting his baby. You can see that from the way he positions his body, the way he holds his child. In a more normal context, could we see that? A father holding his baby in one hand and his shoes in the other? It raises questions, right? It's clear in the picture that it's not a normal scene. The mother looks properly terrified, but the eldest daughter is more mature than the other children, and she expresses the same anxiety as her father does. Seeing this baby's pajamas and the Mickey sweatshirt, it all makes this image more powerful. When I see this, I mostly remember the sound. I hope I managed to pass it on to you. But it's mainly the sounds that are haunting me, even more so than the images. All these cries of joy, of fear, of sadness, of panic, and all the crying. I stayed for 6 months, maybe a little longer.
How did you manage to stay for so long?
I don't know. I don't know. At some point, it becomes so overwhelming that you need to stop thinking to carry on with your work. To me, that is the most difficult. Because a child that hasn't had a chance to live is a child who dies for no reason. I've been through a lot worse. I have witnessed horrible scenes in my life, but in wartime, you sort of expect it. In peacetime, you don't expect it at all. They fled war to live, and they die in a country at peace.
Is it you on this picture?
Yeah, that's me. At this time, my little girl was the same age, so I was feeling the same thing as these people. When you have kids, you can't tell the difference. You consider every child as your own. This is a moment when everybody would have offered a hand to help them. What I did is nothing exceptional. I think it's okay to miss a shot if I have the chance to help somebody.
Okay, forget it. Leave the baby.
Since I took these pictures, I have changed. That's what I try to pass on to my kids. I try to teach them that the values that matter most in life are not the ones that they think of. Happiness is not about an object or a toy. Happiness is about living in peace, being able to see daylight or eat when you're hungry. When a father sees this picture, I would like him to see his own daughter crying out of fear. I want this father to feel what's happening in the world right now, and that one day, this could happen to him.